Hello, Ebusiamfo. Obia ho te sen. Sedua sisters. Ya ba ye bedi nkomo. Mon forget about topic. Nene, we are not talking about personal hygiene. We are talking about how we should train, we can support our children, we can raise our children so that they are not a mess. Nti eno na ho na ye bedi nkomo. Unfortunately, mentimi answer topic. Nti ene no, it's not about hygiene. Oba had more wo joining ya no abo laugh na ma ye nyina ye ba be kire ya adwen ya hwe senia ye betimi aboa ye maya ye wo especially wo America, Europe ni ade se ye betimi aboa ye nkwala no manyi no ma be ye mpanipa e wo society no. Thank you so much mo amola be no ye damase enti eno ehun komo na ebe abedi no se na amunim every Sunday nka obo se me ne university ho so nyame adom ene onya TikTok video yi binti o ni fie na meso me wa ha na e ba be di nkomo nti se na America no ye pese ye nyina ye di nkomo fa se na ye nkwala no behavior from the beginning ye nyina ye nim say as Christians Bible say train up a child the way he or she should go na se oni a on jai na we should not spare the rod interest was say akwala no oya ade bia ye tia no na nsem ye nyina mu ye hu TikTok I autism akwala bi me be ye video ka say autism is not foolishness say akwala bi ye autistic onjimi ye we can train up the kid no or ye autism no amanetimi aye normal and you say normal as normal but the behavior enye so loud yehu Ghana for bebre say ye Ghana for ye tete ye wo fie no ye de ye tete ye no ema ye ma nti ye wo Ghana for wo hono ma omoma eye autistic and so esan Ghana tete ye nti uhwe enkwala na say one pay attention one make it say one snazzy din and who say akwala no bibi ye no Eunice aba nti ene sene ameka ye ne ebe ka sene ye nkwala no especially ya ye wo abrochire no ubehwe no bi say abrochi nkwala de ye mbuo mo na akwala na nyi na niama enye normal no feel say eye normal nti ene ye dey share self with autism because even cry na ye normal nkwala no some of them behave exactly the same when unam TikTok obo hu say akwala bi na ojida ho no ne mama yi nsem ano anasa okwenyi ebia ye fa ne say teenager utimi hu no ne mama yi nsem ano anasa oto ne nsa abone mama a ubebiza ubebie wenu all because say they ahye yetiri say oh abroche nkwala de ye mbo om abroche de ye mbo om yen ya ye tete yen wo Ghana ye wo yen wo Ghana odo uba ha no abolav ne so ma yen why na emumbie bolav ne so just bolav ne so na emumbie na afoforo so nje because asema ye ba be di hu komo no wo so uhia meso mi hia enti wo de wadwen ba na Eunice na adwen ba meso mi de madwen ba na nyina ye esua ade enti ansa na ebe koso no me ye video yi me ye sure say ye mu bebre hu wo TikTok ama most of these Americans no say Americans no omo fie krom wo nti omo no omo tia enkwala black Americans na America omo tia enkwala nti mo me ehwe yi video we oh so eti video we ya yehwe ye amafo bebre especially black Americans no omu dia ye videos omu act up nche say ma me nikita frying pan enso ne ba no etu ni na wo no wo hwa oye autistic okay me ba me chire mu because me study autism to that extent and me ba emba beche but these are behaviors ye betimi a control as parent from the beginning and sana enyi video ni mu no hwa ne brother eba be bono no e no dimrika Enti so ya akwala bi anadwi ni hodom onimu de oya ani so otumirika se ye ba bebo na I don't know say asemo America no enti ase wo mu a ono na akwala no etu ni na ewo de maame no etoto ni amabo no but ni nua e ba bebo akwala ono akwala no otumirika akọ obi beka say na you autistic na sa na omote na spectrum na the behavior obi betimi aba be chirechiremu aka say it is okay. But I'm here to tell you say autism is not foolishness. Who akwala no or you autistic you nketwemu na onyi no na wo chire ne niama behaviors be enye acceptable. It is even if you come to our daily life yen kwala yi a ye ne omuwo ho no ubekwa asori dem na nkwala dimirika up and down so for gira pulpit all preaching no na nkwala dimirika up and down mama address shepe onpe how intina we ja akwala no. If we don't care these behaviors now ebeye normal akwala ne benyi no feel say it is acceptable to behave that way etebedu baby no na untimi en control no na saying na brony gentleman be no oka or say if you don't care them at 3 you will lose them at 13. So when to me antia and kwala no abra omusha no omunya teenager you have no control to me etina ebia obi kodua niama ye nurse seedlings na utu no abra na eye fresh no na odi akosi baby fufuro but one nye ne sa na otwen na enyi a utu na de kosi baby fufuro abewu anase utu na ubu mu wan hwa na emu ebu entebusua ye nkola na ya wo omo no e wo se yetime tie omo ye maame mo tie aye ye nwu ye wo mu se nkola ni nyina ye different obi wo ha obet no. And so but there are certain behaviors if we don't care them baby now with the niya we don't have any control. Eunice, I don't know say obebe one because that's a makasa baby ebusia bolab so why na yenko because we have a lot of stories to tell today.
Ebusia ye chia mu nyina mo wo ha ye nim se mo ho ye yenso adominate ye ho ye on say Bible ne can say, train up a child the way he or she should go. And when they grow, they will not depart from it. I believed in that Bible asemono because this is a siedwa kaino. Akwala no fiti enkwala bremu na onyi no. One moldi no. Na one titina. Na onyi no ofa ne kwan it is hard so betimi atwe na afi ekwan na ono no afa no enu nti na nkwala wo we ye trainium ya yimi hu papa bi post o yo say yen bo akwala nye ni gidigidi penny mom because penny no otini amase enti akwala na onu ba sesia no wo na wo ba be kire no niama e wo so oye wo na wo be modi no de se ne ameka no ena esedua kan autistic children no they are very smart. They are very, very smart and very well aware of themselves. Nia maybe wohona omuntimi follow no munya, but they are so smart. Say when you guide them, you take time and you guide them and you instruct them and manage them. Now they will not become this combative because enkwalawa where they are smart. Oh, and then tam na ye walk ye susano ye wa kwala na nenia katao 3 days. Answer we bien any those days. But then kwalano who to wa we bien any or any koso or tiemu. So if you don't mold them, if you don't, they will find their own way. And it might be the way you don't like. Now fe wo be bre. They are very, very smart. And kwala omaba nanse. And most of the time, no young parents are my banansi. young parents omaba nancy and they think say because omo no omo fa omo way no omo so omo raise omo ba no no omo fa ni way. It's true said you have to have the child has to have their own mind and their own, but you guide them. You guide them, you just don't leave them. And when you're guiding them now, you are giving them with positive and your friend is saying physical evidence of what you're telling them how and the consequences of their behavior near there. You have to. Yent mean jomosa Sunday school. Ma maybe catch me say enkwala no na omo be form mba na me catch omo say parents mon kasanche mba na me de me obaba ha no be rofa me gwa no fitness ye komede aba beba parents ni bie na no catch me say me de obo be ba me de obe court o. Now say, oh yeah, we need to. And there's some parents now, almost on my dream done. When they come, no, they appreciate, they tell you, say, oh, moya, they know. That, but the youth, the generation, yeah, baby, say, parents, ba kujina ho. Akwala flowers are ye dear decorative ho. Akwala ne tete flowers, no. Or tihona or she. And I maybe say me who say, ain't flowers no, nyanse mu na timpo a obo mu di si wo no say, ye di si wo na nkwala ba o ma ba betiti ana say ye di si wo na they are beautified, and the parents were sitting there was like it was okay. So the parents of this generation so no, I think say I was say ye tete omo and so omo because someone kasa ni tete na o me na tete omo ma no. And so this generation, we need to make sure, say, we are guiding including the adults. Say ne be ya nkwala no, because akwala no nyi no ye mpeni pa. Ebusua ni nya ho mfaso, oman no so nya ho mfaso. It is very, very important because in kwalenya no mu ba benyi abefa positions, whether at the church, whether at the community, whether at school, whether in government. These are the children na omu ba benyi to lead. So we need to guide them. Say ne be ya ye ho nchire. Se do abinim se me fesi ana koso
Oh, tell what? Because your point, pa na we're raising no. They are the kids so if we don't impact good character in them, if we don't let them know the consequences of their behavior, ebi wo ha one nkwala wo hodom obi wo hodom a obekọ make I say me ko school no na ye ko clinicals a ye running ye tina car ba ko mo friend is simple me refi ye carpool omo betina me came a hey ade wonni nkwala so you don't have children. I'm say ade hey now come we clean. Why should I spend money to buy car na me ma enfam be ye baller? How is it okay? Ebi wo hono mu a nema basa say na omo ye nkwala. If you don't let them know say it is not right, now they would think say it is okay. Enti na enemre mu be hu penny uko penny bi closet mu a unya baby fa wo na nsi uko penny bi bedroom a ne niam atwa ne hu nyina ehia because ne onyi no o kika bibia no eje mu ato ho ya kwala bibia enti abeye normal. But it is not normal. We have to be able to direct our children. Send omubenyi abeye good people in the society. Ukasa say this generation ampa and writing in maba wa omo wu nan saying make this omo wu after COVID. They are some of them are very terrible. They are very terrible parenting because se si anobia any aba phone so you will see say sorry them cranen ayi or te phone so no hwe na ne ba enam no huri si ha no ofa ha the concentration is on the phone and not even paying attention to let the child know, say, it is not acceptable. If you go to church, it is church. It's not a playground. No. Oh, yeah, kwala. Oh, yeah, kwala. Oh, yeah, kwala. Oh, yeah, kwala. Sa no abenyi na feel say it is acceptable. Oti ubenwu say obenyi now ebia edwumemu yakọ board meeting ya empanifo tete hodom na omo ya amade no obetimi pick up call na oni obi kasa because it only that discipline to know say in every place there is you can say every environment has a different way of behaving. Uti say it is yan fasa de no antete nkwala na ebe ha adwe yeti wo ye kita nkwala. We are not saying say the children are perfect. No. Me mani susano me kwa sorry them when they sit with me. Sunday school wo hono, but I make sure say my child sits with me. And I'm ye bibia me tiom. Me ka one time me kwa sorry them me ba penny no. Me ba penny no ha adwen o esu fitai umbo no kra no so. Bibia no so. One was starting so how much me twene no me fie asori them ho. Ene no makoti na fie. Because I cannot let the child behave and disturb even other people just because say me want to concentrate. Now me child is misbehaving. I can't do that. Me taking on me pia kwa efie. But I'm saying oba anabema we sie no on pese the hu be yefi on pese efi fro beternity akwala na ha na dwe no we jado no disturb everybody else. It is not right. We have to train up our children to know, say, when we go to church, and I say when we are in school, we are in the classroom, there is time to play. There are places to learn. There are places to focus. And you say everywhere, you have to misbehave. Eunice.
They are very smart. And how you raise them let's come to the video now we'll show with the autistic child now or you're combative, you know. Someone said the parents, you know, you love the child, that's why you carried it 9 months and you gave birth to the child. You there is nothing else you can do to show, say, you don't love the child. Once you have the child, no, it's because you love the child. That's why you have the child. But untimi ja akwala no ho na onye niama edi epra ni obesai niama mehubi akwala no otewo TV. No, the cherry no the akosi TV.
Obi actually Satan don't have churches and mosque. And he's working 24/7. LOL. Me I say Satan don't have. Oh, okay. Upacha said, "But someone sorry." So yeah, the BB na. I'm confused. Anyway, thank you for your comment.
They know what they are doing until you have to plant your feet, especially one control mu fiti and most of the time no so they are manageable because you can control them. But when they start growing and start getting into the teenage, you know, hormones ni bibia esesano almost sesa until that way no so no, you have to be firm. When they go to school, they don't behave like that because school no has almost schedule and they know. So when they come home, you know, they want to try the parents and see, say, what would you do? And once they try you and you don't put your foot down and direct them, you know, they will continue to do it because they get bored. They want to do something. They want to throw things. But you as the parents, you know, you have to be firm. You shouldn't say you love the child so much. Say, what's now? No, idea, no, the ball, now the Americana. You have to stay in there and try to stop the child and let them understand. Say, no, you don't do this, or you do some to them. The other day, me who say NDA, right? Nana don't quarter or reacted to video. You know, I say no, mommy, no, you have to hit them back. She also has a child, so she understands. Say this behavior, so if you don't stop it, they will run you out of your house. And or the baby boy na okunwa. Why not for besha akwala na officer would donama until you don't want to do anything to them? You have to hold their hand, sit them down. You have to. My son now, yeah, military. Excuse me. My third son, I saw train me, but me making sure to say me man chance, no. When he was 13, he tried that thing with me. Menene kasa on that, like he was coming on me. And now one day be or start here me say, in my head I was praying. I said, God, let me win this battle. I put my whole weight. Me did piano and I me did me weight. Na me na me did question or no ane closet mu. Na me did juma na me say, whoa. Since then, he never tried that. And he's thick and taller than me.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, and in Kwalano, we have to, it gets to a point, they would test the waters. They would test our patience. Me almost sakra as babies. I bear 3, 4. Almost sasu sing. Ye call store. And at the corner of my eye, me who said, I said, Bakon afe bibi. So I turned and me I said, did you take something? And I see no na nini ane say 5. Me say, me mom me so. No, she was like 3 years. Me pie na sum. And the one me can say, if you do this again, I will kill you because man tiano or wha. Or be feel so okay. Or china ni yesi or shop left it. Or china no akọ shop left it ni aboni tuo. Or china no akọ for obi ade ni aboni tuo. We need to nip it right at home when they are children. Before the thing says it's okay, it's normal. These kids are very, very intelligent and they will test you. And when they test you, use tough love. Make sure and you tame them before they get out of hand. And kwala woha yebeka se omu ye fi and omu because omu susano baby omu tina ye fi di omu a eduane no gu fom a no omu timu no omu di agro omu toys omu di agro yem kantrom so omu put it away no omu timu no omu didi. When they grow they will think say it's okay. They eat and live in filth. As parents, we need to do our job raising the child. Send your Bible the way they should go. Then when they grow, they won't depart from it. And we need to do better. And the generation here almost be. Generation this generation. We need to sit them down and talk to them. Before they get married and now they go to marriage and before they start having children, we need to sit them down and educate them and talk to them. Senior beya wunana no mono omu benyi aye mpenimpa. Senya sa omu enyi aye mpenimpa obia bre. It is very, very important.
Eunice, who say onyem na obohu na oba no kiki obohu na yesi look at it una de won sato ho anu atwe ne ho. What I say, even from the womb, they listen. And see, when they come out now, we should be able to talk to them. We should be able to mold them in a way. Ebusia, I know say more, but you are not liking the video. You are not giving us your comment. Oh, they be no me bad. I say my kasa for. Say a bit now, hey, me ti won me nufu nso dɔɔso so mo hu me dwa me nufu hu na egu hɔ no na me yiye wo be hu amanfo a be ba betena ase na you are here, you are not like, and these things are helping us ebe boa yen obi wo hɔ no mo feel say na yen kwala na efi nso de ye den me si wo be ko pani bi fie ni closet wo ba wo nya wo nine fa baby ensi nimpa so entaria odwi 2 weeks ago odi gu empane so na o patari achen edaso gu honum because abeye normal amano from nkwala bremu ofi school ba daycare for no ofi school ba no ato ne bag atwo ha no okọ no ato ne bag atwo ha me nkwala no omususu omunya 5 years and I'm starting.
Hold on. Say nipa na obetron say Satan don't have church and mosques and he's busy working 24/7. Why God needs mosque and churches plus fasting to function as a God? God doesn't need that to function. God is God all by himself. He doesn't need those things. And ne pape mu no, and ka sorry ni mosques no, it's supposed to be like a place where you teach. We teach. To say senya yeti ya sorry dem no yeta sorry an ye no. We teach so that we become better people, and we use the word of God, and now we use the Bible as a guide. And then I sorry I say, and now all this pray for me churches see I best say I sorry, and the motive and the idea behind church, and now say the I say banker I sorry them is where we're supposed to be teaching, not condemning, but
Molding
teaching
character.
and molding ourselves, and place where we go listen to music and dance. Me, when I go to church, I go and teach children, and then I go and I listen to the music and I refresh myself and I dance. Obiani the reason why the motive or the kwa sorry banka ne pape mu no, we go there to learn. And you know, what's a ma de beto I mean so kakra me wa me de be ma wono no.
And I thought so I'll try a debate here, but wait me I explaining the camera here. And tebusu asani aye kan ye mano. Dan say mo nkrofo ye video bi no mo ka say especially Europe nkwala because you know so kai ye nkwala ni susu an mo ye bibi ni ye bo mo even in the church you know mo ka say hey abrochire ni had ye mbo nkwala wa abrochire nkwala ye mbo mo. If we keep doing these things now nkwala ni wu omu benyi asay ebusia say yantenetene nkwala no senia ye betimi omu betimi anyi aye empenipa omu be say nana me ba be kano me nkwala no 5 years. And I started teaching them how to lay bed because here you call Roman school. Ola girls, o sorry anopa Roman sister beba na wa be sure pano there's no wrinkle in it. Just say who lame pano man na ye smooth. Enti yen sa de na ye di training enti ye di training ye ma meba na wo pa ye ni kama me yini nyina na obesan ye biom enti enkwala no just say every time sorry feeling personal, he has to make the bed. That one you have to teach them. Na say ye penifon we can do it. Ye be dey actually nkwala no. And nkwala ni so are seeing us not doing it na ebeka ho no. Enti ebusu e was say ye timi e chire ye nkwala. Me ka chire o ye like we don't want to put anybody on the spot because say if you are sorry neighbor Rebecca say yeah can't but the things that we see in the church, some of the behaviors now, a hard dream. We have to put our kids into order. If you don't train them to come up with good characters now, they are not perfect, but at least when they go into society, they know how to behave themselves because they know say ahanomo yenya me ko asori dem a me ko tie nyame asem e wo se betenase na metie me ko school a me ko sua ade e wo se metenase din na metie asem me ko playground and me de metie na besi form a it's playground I can play anywhere. But we shouldn't allow our children running around in the church. They don't want to sit na ye janisa hard dream. Ebusuya mama yenchire enkwala no the right thing. And yes omu benyi and I'm kind of if you don't get them at 3 you will lose them at 13. You have to train the children. I was say ye tia ye enkwala ye jai say Say one tia akwala na ebeye de na akwala 15 years 16 years obetimi ne mame agina ho ni abeka ne like omoyiyi nsem ano. No way. You can't do that. Me third born no unze nkwala bia wo muso. Ne ni edin pa. And I thank God for the woman she has become. Oshano oye bibina ukase onjaya. Na nakuma ompe nakuma din. And one day, now she was about 6 years old. So then one day, me feel you mama me dan no ye bibi na me can't say on jai. Akwalei so me mu 6 years old or titi me say me chene to her bone me we na me friend 911 because baby akodu no one sha me friend police e bae e no mo bae no mo ne be kasai me say enne. If I look back, na me share the woman she has become, me danya me ase. En kwala na e wo se ye tiomo. Wo won kwala na otimi gina wanim ne wo yi nsem ano a. Hey. No. Because ya fan show mo ase say it is not acceptable. Obenyi no or feel say it is okay. Ade a me chi wo me wiase ye disrespect en kwala omum bu mpenifo. Me say you will ban on board there, you will see me different because I can't take that. My spirit can't take that. I will say ye tia and kwala, I will say ye tia and kwala. Yan tia omwa. Omo be say e wusia from baby no da wo nufu ano no ono ma o ka wo no. No aboneton. Uboneton a ubonso obehwe wanim. Obesa aka ofo so ni di agro boneton second time. Obonso obesu no wehu say wo ka. This is what comes. Unka so oya akwala o mbi nhwe no. E wo se ye tia ankwala. Ebusia e wo se ye tia ankwala. Me kai se ye ko ayi na akwala bi ha dwen nsu esisi ho na oyiyi tugu na oye we na ne papa te ho no na ni abri wo phone so na makoma I was boiling because enya me banka me sorry atwa me to amanajo so akwala na ye niam eni se oye papa ne te ho ye kan say oh tia kwa ya akwala. What do you mean ya akwala? E ho no ade bi e be chan ka me ye de akwala na bone papa because the father is not disciplined. If you are not disciplined, you can't discipline your child. Ebusia Eunice owo ubeka the aka ho na yenko ye next topic.
You know, and I make her say obi ka chem say ono de obo ne ba de obeko court no. If you think say your child no, and most of the time no, because and some parents they can't control them at home because they let them go. And you know when they come now, they just do whatever they try. But Anna make no, a child will try you, but you have to put your feet down. You have to. And then I pull a young man, so not almost the young people, they won't sit in the church now there. And I saw when I pull him now, me dem inside to ni come na between the bra me chen and bisa and say, and then na so I then I want na sorry they was saying oh wa bread na. I'm say wa bread why you bored we not saying and I'm say uko school oh college and I say no say or high school. I'm say high school muko school how long na mote classroom or so muko school for 8 hours or more na me say into uba sorry how many hours na we spend or so 2 hours na I'm say into uko school 8 hours no betna ubeye bibia na ubenya mifie a na untimi nti afi na ohwe meni. So you see why I say even with the autism children they know because the school don't give them that chance to do that. And to you the parents if you school bad that same discipline you have to continue. We all have to work we all have to work, but we should not forget say we have children. The children did not ask us to come. And once we bring them, we need to pay attention to it. Men can say, "Mankwe juma means roofum." Now, uto dino now cover roof no na or the jatu roof nimo no shina because the behavior and the okoya nasa will buy. We need to make time to make sure say we are seeing these children what they are doing and we are directing them and telling them what they need to do. We need to pay attention to the children. Men fa wumba nko baby na wasumu nko ye wo de. And ma especially ni ejina ho ye bon komo na ye hu baby a ye mba na fa crampo. We need to. do better. These kids, they are watching us. They are mimicking us. Akwala obe say, bibi a we obe hu no so ye bi. They are mimicking us. Enti niama ye no. E was see ye gina ho ne ye hwe say, are these children picking up good behaviors or bad behaviors from us? We need to really, because again, omo anom ba be ye leaders. Abeshe community, abeshe sorry, abeshe, if we don't discipline them, they grow up. We will not get good leaders in the community. Into wasi ye mia ye ho and American yen older generation na ya wuse see this generation ye may. We need to more, but we need to find a common grounds where we draw them and sit them down and educate them, because we are seeing na ye want me say amaka say me nana no no phone kra mpo mu hu bi me say me je omu nyina na me amatete omu. We need to sit them down and educate them. Say, if we are seeing things, technology na ba na eba boy no. Say niyama bebre. Was see a maye nida ho. Maye nya ye hun to hosa. Nye wia ya kwatena sorry de ma bonfire say. Nyamin she ye ma. Nyamin hu ye mobo. We need to do the work. Na nyamin so emfa inshirani nguso. We as the parents, we have that responsibility to raise our children. Send your Bible na kan no na nyame aton shiregu so, but when you ignore, don't go and disturb God. Say God should do it, God will do it. No, and until I say whatever we plant in them, no, it will be in them. Yenfa the prodigal son as an example, because of niama ne maame ne papa dua wonimu okọ ya okopimu ye no obefie, and to start now and put that thing in them. Ekodu baby no or son nechia obesan baba. Last week na was it last week? Sorry, na your pastor ba kwa na o preach or making mention of this thing. No see ya kolebia ya won to ne so and na or start ye niama na ne maame no mo complaining and or can kire maame ne say, don't worry, we've put enough God in that child or call besamba. And lo and behold, God's word is true. The child turned back. But we have to do the work. We have to do the work when they are born to put in them so they won't depart.
Bismarck, we are twins. Thank you so much. Eunice, me sanfa when silly and say yan training akwala ni ye tikromu ha ye see ye mbo akwala. And so police need to make akwala to no wa money chalk holes and then no kuno. And I did not go to jail. And to say police be foul, but no did not go to jail, dear. Teteno ye na wankoto police in some. Because if we fail to do the work now, the system will do the work. If we fail to train our children,
also say one for aba angwa oba na police di tuo ni koti and a bebo nama.
Enti yen bomodi ase yen kwala no yen jai se omu yen kwala akwala will send your units will test. They are very smart. Children are very smart though. Children are very smart. That autistic in kwala omu ne edi omu build niama no ye form ni ye training so you can train your child obia neurologically no or why defect no yetimi training no mane be ye obi a otimi sa bomb ne sa nyama we nkwala yi na building na wo ba oye sound ubetimi training na na be ye ni papa ebusua. Enti Eunice yen call your next topic ne so about abrantie na okọ enwure mu ho na okọ chinam na lawyer is a judge ahwe onyankopon anim. Enya nyankopon anim po na ohwe wa hwe abonsamati ko na wa ma abrantie ni 3 years in prison no. Mama calm down because na me pese me boni dua. I don't know the judge na at that point or share abonsamati ko emma obi ba 3 years in prison. I am penny for and try ye forest no mu try in reanigu. That's one they say abua no koche no. Abua na wa koche no. ne maame say wache ne ba ne maame wo ho besan wo so wache ne maame and ne ba wo ho besan wo na indua na ye twegu na ye say nsuo ne ye di mercury so no judge in his own some of these things ne ye tena se ne ye kasa ho oba je oba lomo oba bo because it doesn't make sense. How does it make sense? Say judge na nsemu ayete honomo yesi akwala bia kofa ni headmaster na se ni headmistress aduane edi na judge ahwe na wa ordinate to jail empenifo yi yesi omo awie sika papa yi finance minister besi na yetimi koche ne embe gi ni sika no ono abroche etimi ache ne se or ye undocumented. But Ghana sikana wedi ni Ghana ni entimi anchi no. Enti a day peniphonia we was acronym. How is our justice? Who is even talking to these judges? A day tin a bit to me akasa wait to me ahwe abranti a no yesi you from page juma wako nwuremu wanda nyame asese sobo bi kura anche na anwe no wanda nyame asese owo bi anka no ba wetimi ache aboa e de aba beton wenya bi de amanebusia wodi na atumu. Meanwhile omo se kuro no omo se ensuo etwandu egu no they are there. Eunice, what is our
Ghana judges ni court system na yana I don't know. I really don't know because I will be embarrassed if my parents a judge na obi simple things obi akotwa obi broad there obi akotwa obi banch obi and you put those people in jail for long years na nkrofo a omo wia Ghana sika when they come now you leave them. I don't understand. These people now mukochi now I understand say a forest reserve. This is education. You get the people and you educate them and you tell them say you don't do this A, Y, and Z. We are reserving it. Blah 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 blah. You don't put them in jail for 3 years. Now unko jail hono unko yedeng. These people no you put them into educational place and
communal
you educate them. No man communal labor. Now why ye uncle dodo? Now you educate them. Putting somebody akocha obi broad there, obi akocha or akochu banche because a comedy no pebibiedi in jail for 3 years. In kwafo sika ya si yamfanko cleaning or dona obi a parke sika e name pass e man tuntum ku Ghana for e malaria hospitals in ma this person no you don't see say eno no ye crime. Na obi a wakofa obi eduane obi a wako reserve forest akochi aboa mienu miense bi e de koye nkwan na wo judge no se wo wiwremu nam a menchoke wo because who nim baby a ye difi say enye reserve mo. You see these are the things that you want me nti ase niama e wo se ye punish nipa wo ho no e wo se ye make sure say
I'm critical thinkers only. Thank you. You discuss.
On say ya because ye were politicians ya Jessica for your road ministry road system ye road and 1 year na nsio afa road de edeko. These are people you put them to court and you punish them and you obi a wakotu obi banche and you obi a wakochi aboebi ekwakoye nkwan. Those people no you educate them and look there's too much of this thing na ye can say aban me papa and the bi oya o kasa say ena nkofo aban bi ejuma aban bi ejuma se Kwame Nkrumah those days na Kwame Nkrumah bi ejuma Kwame Nkrumah sisi factories if ye sisi factories enka ekwan ho nkwala omugu kwa ho empenimfo awiehye nobody will bother to be on the roadside. Uba abrochira nkofo ahin na jinja kwa ho traffic mo ton ade because the departmental stores are there. They are hiring people. Young for plantain chips, yeah, a man for plantain chips. omo di niyama air fra sesi senka abanye be a big factory ye plantations employing all these people would they go and be doing their own thing and greedily putting stuff in there sa abanye be a juma and all ye bush meat disassin ye nkokoi ye guinea fowl ye itibi ya krantian so farm ye all these things because ye didi amanfo enum yom de the government can go into farming last na make time me me national service me we 6 form me me national service no na ye national service farm I don't know if it's still there that's like 20 plus years ago national service farm no na farm ho omudua seed bi na ye dua seed bi na ye dua other things but that seed was particularly nunti na ye koho we had that farm Adentina, we don't have a national farm. Yeah, nkoko, yeah, nyan, yeah, we na have factories, yeah, processing. All these youth will have something to do rather than get themselves into trouble trying to find ends meet. I juma wo ho na wa so na
no broni why but any anu na ye be ka ho asem obi say you team odobroni me I'm team odobroni
I am also team odobroni
pe oyerepa
and no say I buy SCC factories which is it can be done nana ye biafo or no one person in Koswahine own tra gold own trade kwashenia oye woni krom to the point say why farm for cashew why farm for cassava omo ba be processing omo be see factories so if the government has factories in there this youth will not find themselves in trouble as much as they always okochobi brode akotonwa bedi oko forest mu and then the judges will sit there and watch impenifo omu di kronewu go by and put the very people that are struggling to earn meat into 3 years jail. Now what judge know who your bad kind now wadre look sometimes this doesn't make sense to put somebody into jail for 3 years. This one, you put them into rehabilitation where you educate them and teach them and let them know, say, this is wrong. And build jobs for the youth.
And now, Obiacho, assume or say the law always deal with poor people in Ghana. And what can I say? Oh, and yet the quarry. Monche agrada, Juma agrada, Eddie. Juma agrada, Eddie. Agrada in crofo like our mom who me ate. Agrada boni oye no. Judge de ne koto mu no. Obi judge fufuro si yenko yi no efimu. Na obi akoche aboa awe. Ohieni wakoche aboa ye jaili no for 3 years. How does it make sense? Eunice Okasa no now we can about road. To me road na 6 months na road na say adenti na yenche sankrofo ni to because they use this word a cost to the
prosecute you
a cost to the nation because ya mawusika na wo hwe se ukoye kwan no na the kwan no entimin last year you shouldn't take that contract. If you know you can't do the road to the standard that be safe, even the citizens in that vicinity and any pedestrians, any drivers, if you can't use that money to do it now, you should be able to tell it, and then you don't take the contract. But the moment you take that contract, you have sworn to serve your country, and if you don't do that, you have to be jailed. And so, amanfo ni nam ho me see road abokobi oyarefa road ye ndu 6 months ni nyina etutu contractor ni nam ho adenti na yen call contractor no na yen jailing because we are costing cost to the country. And then you see president ni sa omonkore ba president omu fi omu fi so a ye yi omo a what time frame e was say ye di omu court enti obeba be ye president obewia obesay obewia all fat citizens no hwe o fit ni term a aban ni asem. And so he ni wa na onu ani adwuma ye na okoche aboa na wakoto no anya biedi no ye de na akoto efiase. Let it make sense to us. Judges are more Ghana. How do you think? What one when a man with that position to be a judge? A day minimi ajie na afenya judges. A day near because what to mean bu attention you shouldn't be in that chair.
Yes. Yeah.
You were disgraced to being a judge because untimi embu attention obi akọ forest reserve emu akọchi aboa one man 3 years no mo to forest reserve ni mu na omo say nso na omo so omo nenam ho ye den. At this time yentimi and stop galamsey because empenifo no e na hye chire esikafo ehie ni ba te say me da kwakoto excavator e da kosi nso ano ohie ni bi te say me dey plan crofo so omofa champagne o say wine enkosi nso so eye mu politicians ya na mu di sa adwuma no eye mu judges ya na mu de nyankopon betua mo ka into your generations because say mo wo ma na mo man kan kire mo say de amu ye na enye sika ye di be hwe amansan. Oh, let me calm down. I'm getting to my I'm getting to that state. I'm getting into that state. And let me calm myself down. Sika ye dey share a whole country no. Ye maso ema nipa baako. No de ne girlfriend echi no akodi. Sa nipa we obewie ne term no ye say ye ntimi enjage nasem. No afa ne ho adi. Obi bekwa kotwa obi broad here. Obi betimi akwa kobobosia oni sika ne ma ho chire no na dwen so metimi anya adwuma bia ye enani o chire ya no maba betu sika wentimi atwa sika nti ye de na ko judge anim onu embu atentene ne munhwe Solomon munyusu Solomon nyansa a judges amugu Ghana munyusu Solomon na nyansa munyusu Solomon nyansa. Who does that? A forest reserve no mu twemu timber e de fe kire eko eye we mu a lawyer for ne mu amukonya mu na mu ti machines ko si ye forest reserve mu etwetwa timber ekoton mu ye funu selfishness greediness na ohiani wa aba na ono bre no watch na akotum Eunice kasana me calm myself down because yes I make answer.
And America say a judge for any lawyers omo Ghana no. Omo school omo koye na I don't know. They don't know just say onye ni na ye pray on onye no. Onye ni bana onye adwuma anya no onu a na omo si ne so onye ni bana onye bi ndi no onu a na omo de try like if they don't have anything to do than to pray on ohia forma. They be
Eunice, hold on. Obi said, please, mommy, the poor people are the worst. Why are they worst? Why won't they be worse? Only be. Ya chine koma obeye day. Only
now,
be.
Now who can say everybody wants to make it overnight, by cars and that. Now see you penny for now doing it. And no watch it. And on the yaka wahano.
Oko school. Eunice, Oko school, real law school, your man appointment. Now ote 4x4. Are they not the same? Why are we even speaking for these people? Why are we even speaking for the politicians now who misbehaving? Why are we speaking for this lawyer judges? Judges here, no nyai any cast and leave it a man crop. What is
the
this?
poor people? No, they cannot be worse because they are suffering.
Come on now,
They are suffering too. They need to They need to do something. In
Drag
company,
the price into place. Oh,
what is going? Mimi who? Then what is happening?
I don't know. They're trying to now how do I drag it? Okay. Oh Lord. Eunice Kasana, I don't know what TikTok is trying to do here.
And Penny,
Or try to end the live because I have to like drag something into place. No one say yeah AI. I don't know.
who say the poor people? No, why are they poor? The poor people now are worse. No, why are they poor?
They are twins and they speak true to power always. Thank you. Yeah, Eunice, cause why
are they poor? The poor people are worse. Why are they poor? If the government has made it comfortable for them, why would they be poor? You can't say the poor will be among us. Poor na ye can Ghana poor na ye can and no na Bible ni can
a miserable poor.
Sorry. Now you don't even know what you're going to eat. You don't even know when your next meal. That's not the kind of poor. Why are those people poor? If the government has put things in place, even farmers, farmers are on the farm.
Obi say your faces are confusing TikTok, and that's why they want to end the life.
Farmers are because machine fine dog
cocoa farmers.
Lorry kwan pa emfa niama no mfa so mba kromu emba meto na apro nti obeden remain poor at the end of the day no obe find ways to not on tating ho. And you know, when we talk about the poor people now, we should ask ourselves, why are they poor? What is the government doing about them?
Cocoa farmers, and then cocoa, pennyfo a that cocoa marketing board near there. Look at their situation and look at the very ones that grows the cocoa. But Uba and Yansafo Kroma, it's far different. America, the rich people are the farmers. Omo ye sikafo no, omo ye farmers ewa America because they know say omo president bedidi to be a president, you know, you have to eat. Farmers no na make you strong to be there. So they give the respect to the farmers. They provide them things they need. But Ghana, they need pharmacy and crofwa yembu omo kra. And so omo ye can and kaya ba the chart in food charts now they should be the one. Yeah, but Maslow law, I was said they should be the one because without them we will all die. But we don't give respect to them. Hante ya yakochi na tumui. Judge no so ye ba so ye be ma or your ba o kofi okobo impunam. Oko ye impunam enkwan ama ne kunu. So ye be ma ne yire ye impunam aman. Enso wachi na kotum. Wachi na kotum meanwhile no empenifo tu galamse. Enomunam. This is the time I was say youth no sorry because yeah,
I said, hold on. There are no cocoa farmers in America. We know that, but there are farmers. We're not only talking about cocoa, we are talking about farming as a whole, whether animal farming or plant farming, because tomatoes, farming.
Yeah, cocoa farmers, spinach. Yeah, it's spinach farmers they have spinach. Green peas farmers will chroma omoye farming. Eti krobia ni di omoye. We are talking about farmers as farmers. Oh, they make sure say they take care of their oh. And yes, some nyina na ye kan. Na se farmers nyina adwe baba ako. No mo kase omo be ku ye nyina. They can do it within a twinkle of an eye. We don't respect them. These are people who feed us. But we don't respect them. They feed us. And it's almost can say, almost strike, we will all die. And I say, the near we will all die. So why don't we give them respect? There's nothing like poor. Obia ho chere no. Obia ho chere no. There's nothing like poor. It's just unfortunate. Say obi wo ho no ma o wakonenim sin obi. But as long as people have life, no, they will get there. Life is not a race. As long as people have life, as long as you will get there. And kakra, we will get there. Until you penny for now, omo feel says see ano there. Omo get it to that place. Until omo be ma youth ne nia yo boyan. Omo nkoswa. Because omo enchirebo at their end, no. Omo wiye no. And omo who say, sana omo anye ni ye. Because I don't get it, say, judges timitina se ebu atemfo. Emma ebinumu ko omonim na ebinumu so ko omochi. We your judge now ntimi mbu atentene ne a. Why are you a judge? Why are you a judge? Why do you have that title? No. You have a title as a judge because ye the asemu ba wanim na wa hwa asem no we use critical thinking. What the nyansa ato asem no na wa judge. Ebi ji mponche, ebi ji nantwie, nti wo nkita bia e wo se okodem. Onyankopon ehwe mu nyina na da edon ne bebo no. E na mbehu mu awie. Eunice metoma na ye fancy ha no.
Yeah, the best here. Again, you can't. Now I say citizens, at the end of the day, ni na ko wie aban no so near all ye e de aboa citizens no. Enti no, you can't. We need more factories and companies. They be amo can say aban bi edwuma. Aban bi edwuma.
Aban bi edwuma no, but e den hyehyeye no why ma individuals no betimi abi edwuma.
And American.
Wo project kitwe bi ebia upese ubie shop now ye nekese permit na wo kwa gene kra. Look how stressful it is for you to even open a job and not to open a factory. Look how stressful it is. Yeah, 10%, yeah, 20%, yeah, say cobra, you can't even do it. And to say abani in be edwuma e den hyehyeye na aban no eye for individuals are on betimi e be edwuma obi esi fleet of houses see how person or the rent only electricity or the rent. How is it doable for him to be able to employ people? So aban be edwuma aban eye hyehyeye se ne be ya omo timi wakakra no betimi e be edwuma eno so hyehyeye no yenye ebusia yemfa munsi ha na se na ye kae no ye hya ase no you train up a child enti na ye mpanimfo anyina bebrenye discipline because ye antiti omuye wo fie so they are not disciplined. Enti muma ye training ye ma ye discipline ye kwala no na ye making sure say they will turn out to be the character we ankasa we would like to mingle with. Training obano na hwe say de subanya all fano eye subanya wo no weni beje ho ana training no to the extent who will like it. And yes a buying system will take them away. Ebusia enti yedamu nyina ase se mo ba hanom dasene ye besan ba yen de beboa ye nipa na ma the human race no akonenim eno ho nkomo na ye bidi nyame nhira ye nyina mo amoba ha nyina so yedamu ase. Eunice,
yeah, Agrada must return. The judges are there putting innocent people in jail, but they can't tell Agrada as a nyawaje fi nkrofo ho nyina no omo fama ebusia nyame hu ye mobo na ye hu amba asem e wo sa Ghana ho no ye a ye ni okamafo ye ni bi no ye hu amba asem e wo sa kuronim ni yankohia judge bi a ondwen na amfaya ntu jail. Bye bye.